I'm going to try to show you how to use the Avalanche network today with Metamask, and how to get into the DAOs that we've been talking about, and how to use Trader Joe, as well as how to bridge your Ethereum assets onto Metamask. So first thing here is this link, support.avax.network. How do I set up Metamask on Avalanche? It's a helpful resource for how to actually add Avalanche to your Metamask account, which basically adds the Avalanche network to your Metamask account. So you're going to go into Metamask, which I don't know if I can blur out my Metamask, but I guess we're just going to see it. Actually, this is just going to show you. Anyway, you're going to log into your Metamask. You're going to click the network drop down button and select custom RPC. This is at the top. On mine, it is apparently I can't open that. There it is. So when you click on this, then you would do custom RPC right here. You're going to go in and you're going to input this information right here into that custom RPC file. I don't know why this won't open more quickly. That's annoying. Anyway, so you're going to copy the information right here into here. And then when you're done, you're going to click save. Now, this next step, it says send AVAX to your Metamask connected to Avalanche. You do not have to do that, and I do not do that, because in my opinion, the Avalanche wallet on Metamask is all that you guys are probably going to need. So we can scroll past that, and I'll put these links down below too. So then once you're in Metamask, you can copy your Avalanche address, which the same way as your Ethereum Metamask stuff is right at the top right here. So you can just click on that, it'll copy it to your clipboard, and then you can paste it wherever you want to go. And so in order to switch physically between Ethereum and Avalanche on the network, you're going to click up top here, and then you can jump into the Avalanche network just like that. And then it shows you, each thing. Now when you go in here, it's not going to have all those tokens that I have, which you can see through here. Those are my Avalanche tokens that I've added. And then obviously you can switch back to Ethereum, and you can use those as well. So we'll just go here for now. Okay, so now that you have Avalanche set up on your MetaMask, now the question is, how do I get resources from the Ethereum network into my Avalanche network? So what I do is I use Coinbase, or you could use Gemini. Either way, it works. So when you're in Coinbase, you would click this button up here on the upper right, send receive. Now there's a couple options, I guess. So backing up, if you use Coinbase as a US citizen, you can select from here, you can go in and you can physically buy Avalanche, and then you can send it. Now the key is you have to make sure that you copy your Avalanche network wallet address into this Coinbase send order. If you use your Ethereum address, it disappears forever, so don't do that. The other option is, let's say you already have Ethereum or something, so you can go into the send in Coinbase again here, and this is the same with any brokerage account that allows you to withdraw the physical cryptocurrency into your MetaMask wallet. So you go in here to send, you would pick Ethereum in this case, and again you would put the dollar amount right here, and then you would click your mobile address. So if I were to do this, I would go here, I would make sure I'm on my Ethereum network, click the clipboard thing up top, paste it in there. I usually do a little confirmation, so if you read the first 5 here, they match that, and the last 4 there, you're probably okay. So once you send that, using the Ethereum network, it'll take about 10 minutes, and then you'll see it pop up in here. So I don't have any that I'm sending between because I bridged everything to Avalanche, but that's okay. So for this, what I'm gonna do, so again, if you send AVAX directly out of Coinbase, it just goes into your Avalanche network part of your MetaMask wallet. Just again, make sure you're selecting the Avalanche network ID, which is at the top of there, not the Ethereum one, okay? That gets you on the Avalanche network with AVAX already. Now, if you have something that you already have on the Ethereum network, say Chainlink or Ethereum, you can use the thing called the AVAX Bridge. So if you want to do that, you can go up to this tab, which again, I'll show all the links. It's bridge.avax.network. And this is how it looks. So you want to make sure, from Avalanche to Ethereum is if you're bridging from the Avalanche network to the Ethereum network. And I'm going to swap those so that, and you have to confirm it in your MetaMask. So you'll swap the networks. And then you will, that's cool, $75 worth of any token to receive an airdrop. Nice. So now I have it set up from the Ethereum network to the Avalanche network. So I'm going to go in here, and in this case, I'm going to select Ethereum. And I'm going to send 0.5 Ethereum into my Avalanche wallet. And this is going to become wrapped Ethereum. And then anytime you see a .e extension, that is when you're taking an Ethereum network token and bridging it into the Avalanche network. So I'm going to send less Ethereum because I don't feel like sending that much. So you're going to put in the amount you want to send. You're going to switch it to AVAX and then click transfer. This is going to pop up Metamask on the side over here. It's going to come up with your gas fee, which is going to cost me $36 to show this. I guess that's okay. Anyway, you're going to click confirm. Guess we're doing this. And then it's going to wrap your ETH here first. Doesn't always wrap it. It does not wrap Chainlink, for example, but it will wrap your Ethereum. So we have to wait for this for a second, because it's wrapping it first. So I'll come back to this in a second, but in the meantime, once you have your Avalanche network tokens in your Avalanche MetaMask wallet, then you can use the app called Trader Joe XYZ, and it looks like this. I'm not going to switch networks right now because it's in the middle of doing its business over here, which is fine, but I'll show you around here. So there's a bunch of different things you could do on Trader Joe. The main one is obviously trade, and that will become important in a few minutes. Pool, I do not use Pool at the moment. If you want to know more on that, you can ask me later. Farming is sort of the same thing. Basically what you can do is you can pool things together. So like if I were to put in wrapped Ethereum and AVAX, you put them in the same ratio. They go in as a 1-to-1 of actual value. So if Ethereum's worth 1,000 and AVAX is worth 100, I would put 1 Ethereum and 10 AVAX. Okay, here we go. So now we'll go back to the bridge quick. And this is now pending, and I'm going to say yes, I will send my Ethereum, and that's going to cost me $28. Okay, now it is officially bridging. So this is going to run through 35 confirmations on the Ethereum network, and then it's going to bridge that wrapped Ethereum into WETH.E, which means, okay, now we're on the Avalanche network. It's going to deposit it directly into my Avalanche wallet. So now the question is, when I go into my Avalanche right now, and I go into my assets, I do not have the wrapped Ethereum.E token. So next to your transaction status, here's a little picture, and you can add token support to your MetaMask. Make sure that you are on the, again, Avalanche network in this case, and if you were going vice versa, make sure you're on the other one. So all this is going to do is tell my wallet that I'm going to put some wrapped Ethereum in here, basically. So I'm going to add that token into my wallet. And now if you go in here, you can see that I have now added wrapped ETH. So this should go up to 0.2 when we're done. Okay. So now if we go back over to Trader Joe, I guess I'll explain pools for no reason other than that fact that we're here. Basically, again, it's the 1-to-1 ratio. So if wrapped Ethereum is 1,000 and AVAX is 100, I'm going to put in 1 Ethereum and 10 AVAX. When I do that, I am now providing liquidity to the pool. Liquidity is just stuff that any person who wants to use some of that certain token would like to pull out. That's considered liquidity. And in exchange, I get an LP token. So my LP token is a liquidity provider token. That would then be used, in this case, I don't know where it is. But basically you would deposit your token here, and then you can earn this percentage on your money annually, okay? That's what APR is. And this shows the liquidity in the pool. Joe does a cool thing where they get bonus rewards, so you earn Joe and AVAX as opposed to just earning your LP back and having to convert. You can also lend. So for me, I had a bunch of Chainlink on the Ethereum network that was doing literally nothing sitting in my brokerage accounts. So I transferred those into my Metamask wallet, which had, again, the Avalanche network Metamask wallet. And then you go down here and you can click on link, and you can actually, it's not staked, but you can actually provide, again, you can lend your link out to Joe, and then they'll pay you a percentage per year. So if I had 1,000 link and put that in, I would make about 3% interest on it per year. And that's not dollar interest, that's interest on the coins. So I would make approximately 30 tokens of link a year for the first year based off of that interest. You can also stake. So in the event you are holding Joe on the Trader Joe website, you can also stake your Joe. So you can click on this, and then you would click max. And if I had Joe in my Avalanche wallet, it would stake it. And staking is just a confirmation platform or confirmation protocol essentially for the actual Trader Joe platform. And essentially you're just getting like a percentage of trading fees or whatever. So like as you can see, I'm making 35% on my money. If it were to continue on how it was the last 7 days, I'd make about 35% on my money this year in Joe. I don't know what ZAP is, but that's not important. So let's check on our bridge transaction. This has gone through 17 of 35 confirmations. This will take about 10 minutes pretty much because Ethereum's slow and Avalanche is far superior. So when it's Avalanche, it'll take like 2 seconds. But anyway, okay. So now we get to the DAOs, which is decentralized autonomous organizations. So basically they're organizations that run themselves. There's no like true parent or like CEO of the company necessarily. It's everything is contained within the code of the actual staking platform or of the actual DAO. So when you come into something like Snowbank, for example, and Snowbank looks the same as Piggy Bank, looks the same as Olympus or whatever, everything is kind of similar. With that said, this shows your price of Snowbank. This shows your total value locked as an asset within the actual pool, which in this case is Snowbank. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you're on a site like this is you're going to want to click over here. So every one of them has a buy whatever their token is. In this case, it's Snowbank. So you want to add the token to the wallet. So again, you're going to click this and then confirm it in Metamask. Then you're going to click this and confirm it in Metamask. And then those tokens are added in. So now the question is, how do we actually buy our Snowbank? How do we actually get our Snowbank? So there's a few different options, and you can mint. If you're new, you can mint. So like when you're starting out, some of these mint discounts over here on the left side, when you're minting new Snowbank tokens, it might be like 120 or it might be 170% discount basically. So if you can basically buy Snowbank at a 70% discount. The thing about it is, it's a 5-day lock. So if you're buying, let's say 100 Snowbank, you're only going to get 20 per day essentially. Released over time. So you pay the price of not having all of your liquidity today, but you do get a discount and you can get more of it in the end. So in order to purchase, and remember the goal of the DAOs is to stake your coins basically. And what a DAO is it's a currency backed, it's a reserve currency essentially. So let's say I'm using, in this case, MIM, Magic Internet Money, to put it into the fund, the pool basically, for Snowbank. Then the Snowbank tokens are backed by the actual reserve currency, which is held by the bank essentially. So in order to buy Snowbank, how do we do it? Well, you come over here and you would click buy on Trader Joe, and it's going to show up here. It's going to say, a big warning. Basically, you're going to click continue. And now the tricky part is we need Magic Internet Money, MIM, in order to buy Snowbank, SB. So in order to get MIM, what we're going to do is we're going to click here. We're going to click AVAX because now we're holding AVAX, remember. And we would do a 1 AVAX token. And then you can go to MIM, which is Magic Internet Money. Where it is. There it is. and then you'd get 87 MIM. Okay. Now it looks like now they have some additional liquidity, which is good. When I first did this, there was not enough liquidity to just go AVAX into Snowbank, but now it looks like you can. So you can also swap AVAX into Snowbank, but I'm telling you, when a new DAO comes out, you're going to have to basically transition your AVAX, or you could do your Link E into Magic Internet Money first. So there's not even enough of this in the fund right now. Anyway, basically the situation, because there's no, see, when you're trying to swap these, there's not enough Link E to swap for MIM. So basically you would go AVAX into MIM. And then again, if this were a new one like Black DAO or something like that, then you would swap your MIM for your SB. And I'm going to pause recording for a second because I'm getting fun. So then, once you have your MIM, it wasn't recording my thing the whole time. Anyway, once you have your MIM, then you would use your Snowbank. You would swap it into Snowbank, okay? And once you've done that, then you can come back over to Snowbank, click max, and then it stakes all your Snowbank. And then what that does is it gives you a return. So like, you know, if you had 0.2 Snowbank, you're also going to get a reward every 7 hours. And basically that scales and continues scaling, and that's how you get a return on a year that's like 19 million%, which basically take $1,000 and multiply it by 190,000. So huge returns, pretty freaking awesome, and a really good opportunity. So I hope that helps, and thanks for watching.